Hi, Paul Hefty here with the TriangleO football system. I want to start here by going over our offensive principles and goals and how we do our defensive recognition. Let's take a look. All right, everything starts with understanding our TriangleO principles and goals of our no huddle spread system. It's imperative that all your coaches and players understand these principles so we know why we're doing what we do and how we're going to go about it on a consistent basis. Number one is numbers. Our safeties and those linebackers will tell you everything at the start of each play, so we want our quarterbacks to go ahead and point at them and identify them. It's real simple with our spread alignments. If they have one high safety, then they have the potential to be an 8-man run box or front. With two high safeties, then they have a 7-man run box or front potential. Secondly, then we want to go look at those hanging outside linebackers on the edge of the box. We call those Mr. Zeros. Real simple, we use a process called ANA, access, no access. If the Mr. Zeros are inside the run box and not over the receiver, then we say we have access to throw and should be attacking such. If the Mr. Zeros are outside the run box over the receiver, then we say we have no access to throw. But that tells us then we have good numbers equated for blocking in the run box. Last then is just identify that Mike backer. He's either right over the ball in the middle, or if the backers are split, then the Mike is always to the play side we are attacking. Second then, we always want to put our linemen in a great position to be successful, so we're looking for blocking angles. We're an outside in attack team, so we want to go find that best edge. Real simple, we're going to look at that defensive ends alignment and that Mr. Zeros alignment on those edges of the run box. If we have a good edge, good numbers, we want to attack that. Secondly, then you can go find that 3-technique defensive tackle, which is the D tackle that's shaded on an outside shade on the offensive guard, and this will help you understand gap responsibilities across the defensive front. Last is field. We want to get our offensive numbers into the field or speed into space. Speed always wins over scheme. So you're going to see we're going to line our A and our Z receivers, that slot, to the wide side of the field most of the time. Second thing you can do is you can go ahead and go a 3-by-1 set and actually put that into the boundary early in the game. This will help you determine if the defense is formation or field conscious. All right, our goals are real simple. Our formula for success is where we want to run the football against anybody we play. But again, numbers will dictate that as much as possible. Secondly, got to win the turnover battle. This has always been the case. And then last, in modern day football though now, is you've got to make big plays and win the big play or explosive play battle. Next, we want to go over defensive terminology or defensive position recognition so that we can be efficient and effective when we're communicating. First point here, teaching point, is we're going to use a 43 defense with 2 high safeties as our base defense. So everything is some version of that. So if we look here, if we're going to the right, again, the play side is always the strong side. So we're going to go towards the Z and the A, we would say, for this play. The cat then is the play side corner, and the ox is the onside safety. Real simple, this is a 4-3 look. So you can see the Sam backer now is out over that slot receiver. So the strong side backer, Mike, is in the middle, and Will is always to the weak side. The dog then is the backside corner, and the goat is the backside safety. With the front 4, we designate nose guard and defensive tackle there. There's your 3 technique as the DT. And then we call our defensive ends number 3s, and that gets into our blocking rules as we get going. Simple and sound, but consistent for effective communication. All right, last we want to go through our defensive recognition of our no huddle process we want to do with every play. We call this ANA, access, no access. Again, first step, the quarterback's going to point at those safeties. In this case, we have 2 high safeties. Then he's going to go down to those hanging backers, the Mr. Zeros, the Sam and the Will. This is where we look to see if we have access to throw the ball or no access. In this case, the Sam is out over the slot receiver, so we have no access, but that means then we have 6 blockers against 6 defenders in the run box. Good RPO situation. Last, then, we always want to locate the Mike, and the mic is always to our play side if he is not directly over the ball. In this diagram, we would say the play side is to the offense's left or towards the bottom, and that would put the mic to the left. You can see then this gets us back to our offensive principles of numbers first, blocking angle second, and then speed in space to the field. Thanks.